Good.
You going back in?
There's still men out there. God damn. When I go home, people ask me, "Hey, Hoot, why do you do it, man? Why? You some kind of war junkie?" I won't say a goddamn word. Why? They won't understand. They won't understand why we do it. They won't understand it's about the men next to you. And that's it. That's all it is.
Find us on the web at mbradio.us.
I want to make it clear that the views expressed by our hosts are not considered the official stance of MBR Views. Remember, this is all about having fun and enjoying the ride.
Turnbuckles and Stogies. Yo, what is up? What is up, yo? Happy Sunday. Another Sunday with your favorite hostess with the mostest.
My dad, I'm doing a wrestling punch. I looked and I said, hey.
We are Turnbuckles and Stogies Pod, your hostess with the mostest, the big dog, the vanilla gorilla, and ladies and gentlemen, today, yo, y'all ready for this? Because I don't think they're ready for this, Joe.
I don't know. It might not be.
What is up? What is up? What is up? Happy Sunday. Another Sunday fun day. We're sitting here at the home base. The hostess with the mostest, the big dog, the vanilla gorilla. We are live and taping. Yes, we are. What's everybody doing today? What's everybody smoking? I'm finishing up my Jake Wyatt. So
I'm actually getting ready to light up the Room 101 Big Payback Maduro 6x60.
So today we are supposed to have Espinal Puro on.
But he had changed his flight. He was in Arizona. He wasn't supposed to come on. He's going to try to jump on. If not, still go to his website, purchase his cigars. It's linked in the description below. Also linked in the description below is our new Turnbuckles and Stogies podcast merchandise store. Go get your. We got shirts, baby. We got shirts, mouse pads, buttons, stickers, bumper stickers, mugs, cups, all kinds of stuff. We got. Oh wait, we even got
fanny packs.
We got fanny packs, crossbody bags, laptop bags, tote bags, lunch boxes. We got stuffed animals. I got a shirt with our name and our logos on it. So go pick all that up. Support your favorite podcast. And hey, who doesn't want to walk around my face on your shirt? You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
To the Northeast Streaming Network. Shout out to MBR Radio.
Listen, everybody on Roku, everybody out there in the YouTube and Facebook land.
Spotify.
Well, we're not on Spotify yet, but we will be once I upload the rest of the episodes. I'm working on it now, actually, as we speak. But everybody on the Nest Network, everybody on YouTube and Facebook land, if you're in the North Carolina, New Bern area, this Saturday coming up, May 25th, we are going to be there live in action at New Bern High School for the debut show of Apex Championship Wrestling. Go online, get your tickets, show up at the door, get your tickets. It doesn't matter. And when you see us, tell us you came from the podcast. We'll take pictures and sign autographs for you. How does that sound? So on that note, I'm going to actually sit here and light up my cigar because this will be probably the last live episode this week. Next week, we probably won't be live.
We'll be sending a tape.
I have an interview in. Maybe we'll go live for a half hour, depending on where we are on the way home. If I'm stopped, maybe I'll go live for a half hour, and then I'll show you guys the interview.
Maybe I'll pull over on the side of the road at one of the rest stops. Maybe we got special guests with us, too. Who knows? You never know with the Turnbuckles and Stogies Pod. We do a lot of special guests that just pop in.
We're actually gonna let me give you a quick rundown a quick rundown of the matches that night. This way you guys know. So here we go. Hold on. Give me 1 second. 1 second there, boys and girls.
Of all
Children of all
ages.
ages.
Oh,
Give me
you
1
didn't know?
second. Where is it at?
You better ask somebody. Fred may not be able to get on because Fred is at the airport right
That's fine. He doesn't have to.
now. So
Like I said, he don't have to. That's okay.
we're gonna go live on Instagram too. While I'm sitting here doing nothing.
So yeah, so like I said, guys, this weekend you got us. As far as so far, you have the Untouchables, or AKA as you guys know, it's Turnbuckles and Stogies podcast, versus the Brooklyn Prodigies. You got Sawdust and Genesis, 2 local guys to New Bern. You got Street Stompers Inc. and Dose Legit. You got an open challenge from Stephen Meeks. You got Cy, who will be the general manager that night and the owner. You got Paradox versus DJ Brown. You got Jay Smooth versus Vinny DiMucci versus the independent icon, former guest on the podcast, Magic. So yeah, come check out the card, guys. We got a hell of a card, and we got a showcase match for another local promotion, ESW. They'll be having a 6-man tag showcase match. So you don't want to miss out on that at all. You got a lot of good things coming this year. I've already reached out to some friends of mine, seeing if we can make something happen and bring them in and have them come hang out with us. Yes, I'm drinking out of my new Stanley Cup. Leave me alone.
I get pissed off soon.
So yeah, we got a lot going on this week, boys and girls. If we can go live on Sunday, we're going to try to go live. Don't forget, Saturday is also, for all you wrestling fans out there, Saturday is also King and Queen of the Ring at 1 o'clock in the afternoon that day. So as I'm getting ready for the show, I'll be watching that, because they'll be in Saudi Arabia. Sunday is Double or Nothing, AEW. So that'll be a good time.
So now let's put this out because we just joined. So for all y'all out there that smoke cigars, go on to aragonshop.com. Join the Brotherhood. It costs you $10 for a raffle. Raffle goes off May 31st. And you're part of the Brotherhood. You get a shirt, you get cigars, 15% discount, and some other things. So go on and tell them Turnbuckles and Stogies sent you. That's all I got to tell you.
Absolutely.
We just joined. We are now part of Brotherhood. Shout out to the Brotherhood Cigar Club.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. I mean, we got a lot, like I said, we got a lot of good things. We got a lot of good things coming. Like I said, in the description of this episode, you already see it as it's posted. As you're watching live right now, go to the Facebook, the YouTube, MBR's Facebook and Twitch and YouTube. In the comments, you will see the merchandise store. You click that, go on, order. You, like I said, we got shirts, hats, mugs.
We got to start doing a Twitch.
We got buttons. We got the small buttons. We got the big buttons. We got bumper stickers, mouse pads, regular stickers. I mean, you name it, we have it all. And if there's something you don't see, send me a message. I'll see what I can do to get it put up there if it'll fit with our logo. If not, we'll make a new one and we'll put that on the stuff.
We got to start a Twitch account.
I have one, actually.
No, we have to start going live on Twitch. Because, you know, Twitch sends you things.
Yeah, but you gotta make money. You gotta actually go live like 3-4 times a day on Twitch each day.
I can do that. I can do that. I don't have a problem doing that.
No, so like I said, guys, we got a lot going on. Biggest thing right now is next week, or not next week, actually. Less than 7 days, 6 days away.
We'll be leaving Thursday.
We'll be down there Friday. Checking everything out, scoping everything out.
What should I smoke? Should I smoke that one? Or should I smoke
I think you should smoke that one.
Think I should smoke that one?
Undercrown 10, absolutely.
Why should I not smoke that one?
I think you should smoke the Undercrown 10. Save that one. I already smoked that. I'd say smoke that first.
Okay.
So yeah, this weekend, like I said, New Bern, North Carolina, Apex Championship Wrestling. Go on Facebook.
Go on Instagram. We are going to be streaming it live. I haven't decided if it's going to be on TikTok or Instagram. I haven't decided yet, but it will be streaming live. So it will be streaming live.
So yeah, so we're gonna take where a guest is coming on. So he's in the airport right now. So while he gets on, I'm gonna take a quick commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. We normally don't take one this early, but I'm gonna take one while I help him
Because
get
Fred
on.
is a good friend of mine.
He's in the airport, so we'll take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be right back, and we'll get into a little bit of an interview with my man Fred.
He sits on his bed with his gun in his hand. He thinks his life is over, he can't understand. A bottle of whiskey and some pills in the drawer. He doesn't wanna hurt himself or hurt anymore. Why must it be this way? Just think it all over and listen to the words I say. You are not alone. There are so many people who fight with their demons each day. 'Cause you are not alone. So take my hand, brother, let's beat this together today. You're not alone. She picks up the clothes that fall loose on the floor. She finds a crumpled letter just behind the door. Begins to read it with tears in her eyes. A horrible feeling takes over inside. Says, honey, can I talk to you? There has to be something that we can do. You are not alone. There are so many people who fight with their demons each day. 'Cause you are not alone. So take my hand, baby, let's beat this together today. You're not alone.
Yo, 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 you are back with the hostess, with the mostest, the big dog, the Vanilla Gorilla, or as my boy Matty says it, the Vanilla Gorilla. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a quick interview because my man's in the airport. He jumped on. Much love to my man Fred. He ain't smoking because he's at the airport. You know how the fucking airports are. So let's bring in my man Fred Espinal.
What's happening? How are you doing?
What's up,
What's
Fred?
going on, brother?
Hey, I don't have my headset or anything like that, so if you hear a little bit of background noise, you already know.
Oh, good.
So Fred, let's get right to the point. You and I met about 4 years ago on Instagram. Then we met in person at Fanatics, and you told us the story. But I want you to tell the fans and turnbuckles and stogies people how you got into doing cigars.
Cigars. I like the style. I used to like the style of of the business, right? Of the people smoking the cigars, the no judgment through the cigar, right? We could sit down with somebody that's very successful, and us trying to make it in the world, and nobody judges each other, right? It doesn't matter the color, doesn't matter any of that. Doesn't matter where you come from. And I really like the fact that we can sit down and enjoy a cigar with those with anybody, and talk about anything in life, Um, so in 2018, well, actually, like towards the end of 2018, like December, I was like, you know what, I got to start some. I want to start a cigar company. I was actually, to be honest with you, it was either a cigar company or an oregano oil company. Because oregano, if you know anything about oregano oil is actually really, really good for your health. So, anyways, not to sidetrack on that. And I started, doing some research about. I started doing some research about cigars and stuff like that. So I got in it in April of 2019. I registered my company, and I had $500 in my bank account on my name when I just bought my house. I renovated it, and I'm like, you know what? I got $500 to play with. Um, and I was like, you know what? I want to do something different than most people do, right? I don't want to do what everybody else does. I want to do a little bit more modern approach to the business. Mind you, I don't come from cigar business. I don't have any background in cigars at all. And I just started fresh, right? I used to see how people, like our age, well, I actually, sorry, boss dog, like Joey, right? You wouldn't see him too much in the cigar lounge, but they were curious to try it, and I'm like, you know what, I gotta market to those people, and I started coming out with those crossbody bags, right? Started coming out with those customized bags, really cool lighters, and the cigars. I was like, you know what? Let me do something a little different. I want to start from the light to the medium to the Maduro. So I started out with three. I started with the Connecticut and the Habano and the Maduro, in strength order. That way, when you walk into a lounge, say Boss Dog would bring Joey, and Joey's just starting to smoke, and Boss Dog would hear, oh wait, I know Fred cigars, or I know, let's start with the green one, which is the Connecticut, and then let's move your way up. That way, once you're done with that. Once you smoke those, now we can venture off to other cigars. So now we have five. We have five blends, 5 different vitolas. Actually, three different. I have three toros, a torpedo, and a pigtail. But I getting a phone call, and so I just started to market for people like that, in strength order, so you can work your way up. Because it's like there's a wine company that's called Yellowtail. After I started my company, I started reading about how Yellowtail started. It's almost the same story. They started marketing to people that were like least likely or curious to drink wine or something like that. That's what the story was. So I was like, you know what? Oh shit! I guess we have something in common. And yeah, so now. Because there's a lot of bullshit in this in this business. Obviously, as we know. Remember the conversation you guys, right? We had a good conversation about everything. Have I been wrong yet?
No, not at all. And I've said that from day one. I've said I sat down with Fred, had a conversation with him. I said, and he was one of the straightest shooters I met, and he hasn't been wrong yet. I said so.
I don't have time for none of that stuff. I mean, whoever has their own game plan of doing stuff, that's on their thing. I'm just about customer service. I'm about bringing out a great product. I pride myself in the product.
Right. So
and in the services that we provide.
Tell me how. We went through some of your cigars. So tell me how, and I want to know. Because that's like one of your number one sellers, the chicken choker. How did you come up with that name?
Oh, chicken choker. Well, since like I said, we were talking about modernization, right? Actually, chicken legs come out first. If you look, I want to make like a comic of the cigars, right? Because I see a lot of people doing some interesting things that doesn't even have to deal with cigars. with whatever, like social media and all that stuff, um, is plays a big role in all this funniness and like all this sexiness, right? I mean, everywhere you see something, there's some type of sexiness somewhere.
Right. Hey, I mean, you're looking
So
at one of the sexiest guys on the internet right now, right here.
yeah,
Besides,
I see that. Yeah. I agree, man. Hopefully your wife does too. So I was like, you know what? I came out with chicken legs, and then I was like, you know what? Let me turn this rooster into like a superhero type of thing. And so chicken legs was a 44 gauge, right? Which is 44 by 6,
right.
by 6.5, long tail, to resemble chicken legs. And then I was like, you know what? Since the rooster is looking at this sexy looking chicken, then we decided to make a chicken choker. He decided to choke her. So which we made a bigger gauge. The 60 gauge is actually the biggest gauge of cigar that we have is the 60 gauge. We don't have any more, by the way. So when we do make limited edition cigars, we they're gone pretty quick. Um, we had some setbacks with the factory that I got into, the first one. And people in the Dominican Republic, they get creative. They think they have money, so they try to steal your your money, or your whatever you have, and it set me back a little bit with chicken choker. But we came out with chicken choker. I think chicken choker took like 2 weeks to sell out, something like that. And I brought out. I didn't break because I don't usually sell my limited editions to stores, by the way. So everything that if I bring out a limited edition, you got to go to espinalpuro.com. Some stores get the privilege to get them, depending on how I see
Which
how
that
the
link
client
is in the show notes right now, as you guys can go on and
Yes,
look.
the link is in the notes.
I linked that in the show notes so you guys can go
So
look.
Fred, let me ask you this, because we do this with all our cigar people and everybody that sells stuff. Can we give them 10% off?
Of course. Well, I have well, you know what? They can get 10% off anything that I have in the store or anything that I have on the website, anything at all. But right now, all cigars are sold out.
Okay.
I think I only have smooth. I think I have smooth left. If they want like a crossbody bag, I have a few of those left. If there's anything that's sold out on the website other than smooth, like merchandise, like anything that's personalized, you just got to send me a message on DM and I'll respond.
Okay.
Because anything that's personalized, I like to take care of myself because there's a lot of details that goes into it. I don't like error.
Which
I'm not, I eliminate
those personalized humidors you do with the name on them, like you have the Espinal puro one.
Yeah,
with
that's the crossbody bags.
no. I'm talking about the brown one, the square brown one that has like almost like the crystals in it.
That's actual crystals in it.
Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't know that. See, I didn't even.
It's actually Swarovski crystals on that.
I think that I've seen that a few times, and I'm like, that is, it's a humidor, but it's also an art piece.
Well,
And
it's something
I think that's cool.
It's like a garment. It's like when you go out, like when the women have the clutch bags, right? They're always nice and fancy with the clutch bags, right? They're Gucci's or the Louis Vuittons. Well, that's our Louis Vuitton or Gucci or or Versace bag. That's when you have carrying your cigars in something that's real nice with Swarovski crystals on it, put your name on it, and it's not a lot of money. I mean, you see a lot of stuff on the market right now that are personalized, look that I wouldn't buy. They're charging you almost $300 for with no cigars. So I actually give you one of those bags with Swarovski crystals on it, with your name on it, with 5 cigars for $360.
Oh, okay. Wow. And then you get it. Now, does the lighter come with it too, or do you have to buy the lighter separately?
I mean, I always give a deal in there. If it depends. Okay. If some people want something extra, I mean, people got to understand this about me. Money's second. I don't put money first with certain things that I do, right? Because obviously, if you're satisfied, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do again?
Come back and buy more.
You're gonna keep buying. You're gonna keep buying. So I don't try to. That money's not. It's not my first thing. It's not the first thing on my mind when it comes to this business. And I
Okay.
enjoy what I do, which is the most important thing, right? Enjoying what you do.
Absolutely.
I'm out here.
And
I'm out here in Arizona right now, and I
which
came to
I
support.
saw the release party last night, went really good.
It was good. It was good. It was a small lounge. You know,
Yeah, I saw that.
they're fresh.
Shout out to
Jim is a great.
Jim. You took him to his first Dominican restaurant.
I saw that. I saw that video when you took Jim to the Dominican spot.
Bro, you know what the funny thing is? That dude that owns that store, that restaurant, is an uncle of one of my friends. And he says, "Me like, yo, that's my uncle's
Get
spot." I'm
out
like,
of here,
"What?"
for real.
I'm like, "What?"
Wow,
Damn
That's
Dominicans,
crazy.
damn Dominicans
Dominicans are
everywhere,
all over,
bro.
bro.
I said,
Dominicans
bro.
everywhere.
Yo,
Even
so
in
the
Arizona,
guy
where
had a
it's hot.
restaurant, dude. The guy owned a restaurant in Perth Amboy, where I went to school at.
What?
I didn't know this after I
That's
left.
wow. That's what a small world that is.
Your buddy probably hit you up and said, "That's my uncle's restaurant."
That's what he did. He's like, "Yo, you're at my uncle's restaurant." I'm like, "Oh crap! Look at that,
I wish I would have known that before. I would have got a discount on the bill.
right?" Yeah.
For
So
real.
you know,
I mean, come on now.
Jim and his dad Jackson are you know they're great people. If anybody that's on here likes music, likes rock and roll, and actually really humble people, these are guys that look out for.
Oh,
Um,
absolutely.
S&W, you know, that's the cigar company, and we fabricate for them. You know, I treat their cigars like I treat mine. Probably a little bit more, you know, rigid because I'm, you know, but
So you don't give the bottom of the barrel tobacco?
yeah, I try not to do that.
The spats off the floor.
Yeah, yeah, no, I try not to do that. I don't. I do right. You know, I do the things that I would like people to do for me. So
Right. And you treat it as if, you know, yes, it's for a different company, it's fabricated by you, but you treat it as if it was your own line of cigars
So now,
under
right.
your brand. So you make sure that it comes out just the same way yours would.
how many
If it's
people,
if
and
not better.
just give us an estimate, how many people do you fabricate for?
Well, right now I have 6 really good ones. You know, which one the ones, you know, they fabricate 20, some fabricate 30,000. For you know one of them we do 15 every 2 months. You know, which is not bad. I don't really want to be overwhelmed with stuff. That way I can actually give the service that people deserve. Especially if you're paying your money for it, right? So like, if you're paying your money for something you want and you're expecting something, you know, right? I mean, unless you're like, all right,
Right.
yeah, give me the cheapest stuff, then you're going to get the cheapest stuff. But if you're paying premium dollar for your stuff, you know, you want the product to be on point, right?
Right.
And usually I don't like to do anything that's not on point. So I won't start it, and I won't even engage. I won't even want to have a conversation if we're not going to do something that's going to be good. So
Right,
Right.
which is understandable. So, listen, on this point,
just
we're
like
going to take a
5,000
quick
bags,
5-minute
just like
break.
5,000 bags in Tamboré. Choose
We're going
one.
to take like a 5-minute break, and we'll be right back with my man Fred, Espinal Puro Cigars. Hold on.
I'm well.
Been home about 6 months now, and I still have my doubts. Well, I'm not sure how I got here or how I'm gonna get out. Well, my mama says I.
Hey, you said you're boarding?
Almost boarding.
All right, my brother,
So
listen.
listen, bro, if you got to jump, that's fine. We'll definitely catch up again soon. We appreciate you jumping
You
on.
ain't that far from us, and we can come to your personal
We'll
lounge.
come see you in person if you want, and we'll record a full interview, and
Hey,
we can either do it live or we can drop it separately. It's up to you. We'll figure it out.
make sure it's warm and I can cook for you guys.
All right, my brother. Listen, have a safe travel home.
Whatever day
Much
you
love. We love you, my brother.
whatever
Thank you.
whatever whatever day you choose, just make sure it's warm, and I can make you guys a nice little barbecue, nice little Dominican meal or something like that. So,
Oh,
all
right. Okay.
Dominican stuff. What?
peace out.
All right, Fred.
Bye
Thanks
bye.
for coming on, my brother.
You bet. Bye-bye.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. My man, Espinal Puro Cigars. Make sure you go on his website and order. He doesn't
They're
have
linked
any.
in the show notes. Go on there and order. They're not in stock right now. Like you said, he's only got the smooth. The chicken choker was a limited run. The chicken leg was a limited run. The other one that's a limited run that pops up from time to time is the gallitos. It's like a 5-pack in a box.
Yep.
They're short little, I think, what, 4x50 or 4x44 box press.
Yes.
So just keep an eye out on the website. Go there, place your order. Tell them we sent you. Get your 10% off anything.
And don't forget
Also,
to order his
merchandise
personalized
store.
merchandise.
Our merchandise store is linked in the show notes as well. Click that link. Go buy your merchandise: tank tops, shirts, sweatshirts, anything you want. If you
And
don't
fanny
see something, shoot us a DM on Instagram or on Facebook, Turnbuckles and Stogies Pod,
and we'll put it.
See what I can do to get it made and put on there for you guys. So we're gonna go back and take a quick commercial break. We just wanted to bring him on and thank him for being here. We appreciate him. So we're gonna take a quick commercial break.
Been home about 6 months now, and I still have my doubts. Well, I'm not sure how I got here or how I'm gonna get out. Well, my mama says I look the same as I did before I left. But if she could see inside of me, it would scare her to death. I can still taste the powder from the barrel of my gun, and I can hear my sergeant screaming, "Run, soldier, run!" And I can feel the backpack on my shoulders, God, and weigh a ton. And I see death in every single thought. Well, they taught me how to put that uniform on. I just can't get it off. Last Saturday they honored us in a small parade downtown. And when they shot off those fireworks, I nearly hit the ground. And while they smiled and cheered for us, all I could do was stare. 'Cause part of me is here at home, but part of me's back there. Well, I can still taste the powder from the barrel of my gun, and I can hear my sergeant screaming, "Run, soldier, run!" And I can feel the backpack on my shoulders, God, and weigh a ton. And I see death in every single thought. They taught me how to put that uniform on. I just can't get it off. Yeah, there's no end in sight. 'Cause even though I'm home now, I'm still fighting for my life. Well, I can still taste the powder from the barrel of my gun, and I can hear my sergeant screaming, "Run, soldier, run!" And I can feel the backpack on my shoulders, God, and weigh a ton. And I see death in every single thought. Well, they taught me how to put that uniform on. I just can't get it off. Well, the devil's won some battles, and he may win some more. But don't he know the American soldier will always win the war?
What up? What up? You back with the hostess with the mostest, Big Dog, the Vanilla Gorilla. We are back. We just had my man on, Espinal Puro Cigars. My
Yes,
man
sir.
Fred jumped on why he was sitting at the airport. Now, what kind of clout do we have that we had a cigar maker sitting at the airport talking to us? You guys tell me.
And not only that, you know, he also did his release party with
S&W
Cigars
Cigars,
last
Arizona,
night
Mesa, Arizona.
at
Cublibre.
Culibre, something cigar lounge. It's a very small lounge. He said it's an upstart lounge. I'm assuming. So they now carry S&W cigars. You just have to go there and check them out. I'm sure they.
And we're going to put them in our link. So if you order from them, Turnbuckles and Stogies.
Well, no, you
10%
can't
off.
order. You can't order from that lounge and get.
No. If you order from S&W.
Well, you gotta. I don't know if they're shipping yet or how they're doing it. I'm not sure how that works, but I will.
We'll have Jim
We're
on.
gonna have Arizona Jim on and his dad on, and we're gonna sit down and talk cigars and ask them what made them do it, and kind of give you guys a background on them.
So I'm gonna tell you this, just so you know. By the end of the summer, these two guys are gonna be in DR.
If not by the end of the summer, by the end of the year, the plan is to be there.
We are getting our passports, and I will be in DR sitting with some nice Dominican women with some big titties. Just
You can't say that on the network.
Oh, sorry. Just
Remember,
hovering over me.
we're on the network now.
Just hovering over me. Some nice women standing behind me. How
We'll
about
be smoking cigars in the DR, going to the factories that are down there, checking out some friends that we know down there. So it'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. We'll go see. Obviously, we'll go to Espinal Puro's factory.
We'll go to
BAMF, ROCF Cigar Factory. I'm sure there's a few others I could go see down there. I got to see who else is down there. But listen, the plan is for us to go down there, hopefully by the end of the year. I know I've been saying this for a while, but I'm hoping by the end of the year, you'll see some Turnbuckles and Stogies podcast, cigars out in the wild somewhere for us to have and be able to share with you guys, our listeners, to be able to smoke.
When you say the wild, do you mean the woods?
No, I mean out in the wild, like all these stores and stuff like that, and cigar lounges and all that stuff. So you never know. I mean, things are looking up. We're gonna try to get that done, hopefully for you guys by the end of the year, like we said. If we at least don't get our passports, maybe get those out there first.
So now let's talk about some sports. Let's talk about the New York Rangers, baby. Rangers are in the Eastern Conference playoffs. They're in the championship game. They're playing Boston. They're playing the Bruins. God bless the Bruins. They're gonna lose. Now, if the Knicks win tonight, that means you got Boston playing New York and Boston playing New York. That means Tom Dolan, you making a fortune. You should have Turnbuckles and Stogies come down to the Garden and do a podcast down there. You heard? That's what I'm talking about.
Because James Dolan.
Yeah, that guy. Same guy. So we need to come down there and do a podcast and show them what the Knicks fans and the Rangers fans are all about. And all you Boston fans, I don't know what to tell you, but you're going to lose. You're going to lose because that's how I feel.
So now let's get back to the wrestling news. So like I said, King and Queen of the Ring is Saturday. The Apex Championship Wrestling show, ACW Elevated, is live on Saturday. Go check out their merchandise store as well. Go follow them on Facebook, Instagram, Apex Championship Wrestling. Go get your merchandise. Our faces are on those T-shirts as well because we are just that good.
Because these handsome faces.
And go pick up your merchandise there. Go to our store, pick up our merchandise. Go to BAMF, pick up cigars, Espinal Puro, and buy some cigars. You get 10% off both of those websites. When you order, tell them we sent you. This way, we make sure you get taken care of. You can go order your Abina soda. He was our guest last week. That podcast will be uploaded in the next day or so. You guys are going to get an overload of uploads. So you got a lot to binge listen to.
And we forgot one person. You forgot Vicente Cigars.
Well, you can't order Vicente blends from the website.
Right.
I don't believe you can order them from his website.
If you need them, you could hit us up, and I might be able to work something out. I haven't decided yet.
So now, I was reading the other day. There's been rumblings and talks of Paul Heyman being replaced as a wise man. And they're actually saying it's supposed to be Rikishi to replace him because Rikishi said he could keep peace on both sides of the bloodline. I wouldn't be opposed to seeing that. I mean, it makes sense. It does definitely make sense.
I can see that happening.
It makes 100% sense. And now you have, like I said before last week with Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa in the mix. I mean, that adds a whole new depth itself to the bloodline. It's in general. I mean, they've made their name for themselves in Japan. Yes, for those of you that know, Tonga Loa was in WWE at one point as Camacho. They paired him with Unico, who became Sin Cara. So he was there already, but he had to leave, as they say, learn a new hold, come back.
Then you got Zilla coming up.
Well, Zilla not yet, soon, but not yet. They're saying Jacobs is going to show up at some point. I believe they're saying Hakuleo, Tama, and Tonga's younger brother is going to be there at some point as well. Roman, you probably won't see for at least a year, I would think. You probably won't see him for a little while.
He's filming.
He's not filming a movie, actually. He needs time off.
Oh, no, he just actually went on vacation.
Yeah, he's taking the time that he needed
to.
He's taking the time he needed to, recharge the batteries and stuff. He's got to go away for a little while. I mean, really, he's been on top for the last 4 years. He's got to go away for at least a year and just kind of.
So he's going to be kind of like the Undertaker, where he makes cameo appearances.
I wouldn't say cameo. I definitely think he's going to come back again. Not on a full-time basis.
As per diem as he
but
wants
he's
to come
definitely going to come back like a Lesnar every few months, come back, go away, come back, because guys like that, like Lesnar, like Taker, like Roman, as much as we all hated his gimmick after a while, those are the guys that are going to draw you money.
Those are the guys that you use.
Those are the guys you use
gimmicks.
Right, like The Rock. Use them as attractions to draw more eyes to your pay-per-views.
Wherever you are, and you don't think your ticket's going to sell, and you put them on.
Well, not even that. You want to go. It's not even so much that. It's more the, if you have a big pay-per-view coming up, you want to use a big name star. You call on one of those guys to get you the extra people to watch, or the people that may not watch but know who they are to tune in. So
right.
it's a doable thing. I know the Wyatt Six is coming back. It's just not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, which will be Uncle Howdy and all of Bray's puppets come to life.
Let's see, that would be Liv Morgan. That would be Red.
No, it's going to be Redbeard. Well, maybe Redbeard probably, because he was part of the original Wyatt family.
Liv Morgan.
They're talking Nikki Cross, Joe Gacy, and I think one or two other people. So, there's a list of names that they're going to use. Rhea's out for, I think, 6 months, they said.
Actually, Rhea and her boyfriend were just in Orlando.
Yeah, Rhea's going to be out for like 6 months, I believe they said, with her knee. I think Liv is going to take her spot in. I think Liv's going to take her spot in.
Let me go to Mom. Guys, I gotta run inside for a minute. I'm gonna let the other hostess.
Man, I'm here. Go inside. Do what you gotta do. So yeah, I think Liv's going to take over for Rhea. I think Dom's going to split from the bloodline because from the Judgment Day. Because Dom's a pretty big star.
Mark.
I think it's time the Judgment Day go their separate ways for a little while because
we want to hang out with him.
It's been a minute, so
you don't mind he comes, right?
They need to kind of split off and come back.
So he's gonna come.
Well,
He just
I
texted
do
us.
know when CM Punk comes back.
No. I just gotta get.
That's going to be a big
Yeah,
draw for
I
the
gotta
company.
get some-
But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, let me take a quick commercial break. I'll be right back, and we'll dive more into what I was just
And I'm
saying.
not being funny. He can't eat turkey.
I was broken for a while, a drop of blood for every mile I'm on. I took all that they gave and lived to fight another day. But if today is all I get, I'll make my mark and you can bet that I'll never surrender. On this life, and I'll never surrender. On this life, I can't change the past, but I can change how the story turns. 'Cause it's not mistakes that make us, but the lessons learned. Because what doesn't kill me will make me stronger in the end. And I'll never surrender. On this life, and I'll never surrender. On this life, and even if I fall, I'll get back up, standing tall again, with a medal on my chest. God knows I've done my best, because what doesn't kill me will make me stronger in the end. And I'll never surrender. On this life, 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 this life.
Yo,
Ignoring
what
the
is
comment.
up?
It's a
What
bot.
is up? What's on? We at the home place. We in the hostess with the mostest, the Vanilla Gorilla, the Big Dog, and don't forget this Saturday coming up, we are going to be the new Untouchables. I own the rights, by the way. So we are going to be in
But we
New
did ask,
Bern.
but let's rephrase that.
Yes, we did ask my nephew.
We did ask, I did ask permission that it was okay that we used it, even though you guys split on the rights. You and Dino, God rest his soul, split on the rights.
Yes.
I did ask to make sure it was okay
And
that
that
we
is
used
what you call in this business respect. So,
and I'm
we are
not
going
and I'm
to-
not here to fill his shoes because God bless the guy. I
he
love
ain't
him to
never
death.
gonna feel him because
I can't fill him. And I'm
me
not
and that guy been through so much together.
But what did I say when we did this?
Yes.
I wasn't trying to fill his shoes because I know I can't. I just want to live up to what it was.
Because I'm gonna tell you, when I'm getting ready to retire in less than a year, he's got to take it over. And
If not
I'm telling you
a
now.
little longer than that.
So,
we'll see.
ladies and gentlemen, so New Bern, North Carolina,
New Bern High School.
Bern High School, Apex Championship Wrestling. You're looking at some of the co-owners right here. In the future, I say the future, I say within the next month or so.
Go online, I think we're sold out of VIP. I could be wrong. There might be some available. VIPs get in at what, 5, 4:30?
They get in at 5,
4 or 5
at 6. If you see me in the pizzeria,
yeah, so they get in it. Not to cut you off. So VIP gets in at 4. General admission gets in at 5. Bell time, I believe, is 6 or 6:30 or 7. And
listen,
there we
there's
go.
a pizzeria right down the street. I forget the name of it.
I'll tell you right
But
now.
if
Hold
you
on.
see me in that pizzeria and I'm eating a slice of pizza, feel free to come over and ask for an autograph, a picture, whatever. I don't mind taking my time.
37th Street Pizzeria and Pasta Company.
Yes. So if you see us at the 37th Street Pizzeria, because I'm sure I'm going to end up there because I'm a fat guy. So I will be there. So if you see us there, feel free to access to sign autographs, take pictures, kiss the babies, kiss your wife, kiss your girlfriend. I don't care. I kiss everybody. Your mother, your aunt, your uncle, your sister, your brother. That's what I do. So on that note, so Apex Championship Wrestling. So let me tell you something. So whoever I'm working, and I'm the head book, and I don't even know who I'm working. So whoever I'm working better look out because
we're working the prodigies, but as we know in this world, in this industry, car subject. And we won't know if it changes until the day of, and that's the beauty of this industry,
so
and that's why I love what I do.
Let me tell you something about the prodigies.
We're 6 days out, boys.
They say they're from Brooklyn. I call my contacts in Brooklyn, called Homicide, I called Low Key, and guess what? I called Jay Lover. They said, the prodigies, we ain't never heard of them. We from Brooklyn. I said, I understand. I said, shout out to LIWF, Bobby Lombardi, who used to have a school there.
Jersey All Pro.
Jersey All Pro, Magic's Company, Funhouse Wrestling. Shout out to Titan, who fired me and hired me on the same day.
Funhouse Wrestling is running again, I believe, toward the end of the year in New Jersey.
In October, you'll see us there.
We'll be there. Come check us out if you're in the Northeast area. We'll be there. Let us know you're coming. Get your tickets online. When you come see us in person, maybe we'll have some merchandise available. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, I might have some shirts. I might have some stickers, some bumper stickers. You never know.
Hell, I might even have a thong for your wife.
Let's not do that. That's just a scary thought for everybody.
I may even have a thong for your wife with my picture on it.
So,
how about that?
Like I said, this show we probably won't have the merchandise because it just got made. So the next show in June, I'll make sure I have some merchandise stocked up, ready to go for you guys at the show. We'll have some Untouchables merchandise. We'll have some Turnbuckles and Stogies merchandise. You know, bumper stickers, button stickers. You know, you name it, we'll have it.
Stickers.
Bumper stickers.
Oh, I thought you said butt stickers.
Car bumper stickers. We'll have regular little stickers. I think I got magnets on there. Go to the merch store, linked in the comments. Go pick up your Turnbuckles and Stogies merchandise. I'm working on another logo to get us for our Untouchables logo. I'm working on that now. That'll be up in the next week or so.
And don't forget our sponsors, Northeast Streaming Network, MBR Radio. Don't forget Fred Espinal, Puro Cigars. BAMF Cigars.
His website's linked in the comments.
I think after he might be on his way. I don't know.
But he's got an hour and a half right here.
Well, I'd say an hour and a half, but he's got the stinger, so he'd be here within, I don't know, 50 minutes.
No, feel how cold that is. That's been in this cup since probably about 7:30, 8 o'clock.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the missus right here. That's the missus.
Say hello to everybody on the podcast.
Say hi. That's the wife. That's his mother. So say hello.
Take a sip.
It's so, guys.
Chocolate caramel.
You already see.
You feel how?
Listen, what do they say? What do they say, guys? Behind every man there's a strong woman, and that's her right there.
I love it. I love how cold that's been all day. And you can bring your own cup now and get it filled up. Oh, really? If you have a cup you want to use.
So we're talking about Starbucks. I don't.
Sorry, guys.
I like.
No, you're fine.
I like coffee. Coffee's meant to be fucking hot.
If you bring your own cup and you order, you can if you hit customize and go to the bottom, there's an option that says personal cup. You just have to take the lid off.
Hey, do me a favor.
And they'll fill it up for you.
Look online and see if the thing is $9.99.
What thing?
The cubes. So back to us, ladies and gentlemen.
Cubes.
So
I'm sorry, guys.
That was my wife. That was his mother.
We're just figuring out some stuff. That's all.
Listen, what do they always say? Behind a strong man, there's always a stronger woman, right? We're going to be together 31 years come June 3rd. 31 motherfucking years. Who ever heard of that since the 80s, 70s, 60s, 50s, 40s? Nobody, because everybody gets married and gets divorced 5 years later.
Stop yelling. We have microphones. You're going to kill the people's ears. You don't need to yell.
You know why he put a hat on, right? Because he looks like a Jewish kid.
No, because my hair is out of control. But what I will tell you, right? What I will tell you, and I'm going to say this slow, so everybody out there and everybody on the roster for A knows, come May 25th, I'm coming to put the entire company on notice that I'm here and I'm not coming to play games. Because when I show up on the 25th, don't say I didn't give you a warning. Don't say I didn't give you a warning. When I come down there and I deliver a royal ass whooping, because I'm not there to play games. I'm not there to make people like me. I'm not coming to make you guys like me. I'm coming to make sure.
He said, I'm coming.
That I walk home with that win. And I can enjoy my 10-hour drive back here to New York and tell you why I am who I am and why I'm there to do what I do. So just remember that. In less than 6 days, boys, 6 days, you got to meet me. 6 days, we got to step in that ring. And in 6 days, I can't help you on your way home. You might have to stop at a hospital on your way home. Just letting you know now, boys.
Listen, here's what I'm going to tell you, boys.
That's what I'm letting you know now. Because
boys.
Because I'm not there to play games with management either. So
boys, we're cutting an interview on a podcast. So, boys, let me explain something to you. I've been doing this 30 years, as long as, well, a few years left in magic. But here's the deal. So when I show up in the locker room, you're going to kiss my feet. That's what you're going to do. When I walk in with my suitcase, you're going to grab it and say, sir, where would you like your suitcase? And I'm going to tell you, put it in my private locker room. When I get my private locker room, I have cigars, Jack Daniels, okay? And no one comes in there unless I give you permission. I got my private security standing outside. And boys, let me tell you something. When that music hits, I'm gonna tell you,
You're in for a long night.
I have an alter ego, and my alter ego goes black. I don't remember anything I do to you. When you walk back in the back and you come and say, hey, all I'm gonna tell you is, welcome to the world of wrestling. But the respect is when you walk into a locker room and you see veterans, don't walk in and put your suitcase down and start calling shots and we're gonna do this. And no, that's not how this works. The way it works, you come in, you shake our hands. Okay, that's the way this works.
Shake everybody's hand.
You shake everybody from the owner down to the ring crew. That's what you do. And you boys that don't do that, you don't want to get in the ring with me because I'm going to give you a receipt. But Brooklyn Prodigies, let me explain something to you. Now, how long you boys been in the business? Don't know who trained you. Don't care. Don't want to know. But do me a favor, when you leave your house on Friday or Saturday morning, whenever you're leaving, just kiss your family goodbye. Because they might have to drive 10 hours to see you on life support with a straw through your neck, sucking some kind of drink that the hospital gives you. Because when I'm done with you, you might have a broken leg, an arm, a rib. Hell, they might even have to reconstruction your face when I'm done with you. But on that note,
because this
Apex Championship Wrestling, I'm coming.
And this ain't going to be a wrestling match, boys. This is a fight.
This ain't a walk in the park.
This is a fight, boys, and that's what we're coming for.
You ain't got your little Shih Tzu with you.
We're coming for a fight. We ain't coming to wrestle. You ain't got your little
Chihuahua with you. You don't have your little, whatever they call that, poodle doodle, that new mix of dogs they got. You getting in the ring with some big boys. And when I say big boys, we are the biggest breed of dogs that you'll ever meet, okay? So when I get there, well, I got to tell you, you better kiss my feet. And I'm not even going to wash my feet. After the 12-hour ride, I'm not even going to wash my feet for 2 days. So from Friday to Saturday, when you kiss my feet, it's going to smell like athlete's feet. You're going to have zits on your face.
Make sure, boys, you come prepared and bring everything you got, because you're going to get everything. Because I'm bringing everything I got, and this ain't a match, boys. This ain't a work. We ain't working. We're fighting. Just remember that, boys.
So on that note, we're going to take a 5-minute break, and we'll be right back.
He sits on his bed with his gun in his hand. He thinks his life is over, he can't understand. A bottle of whiskey and some pills in the drawer. He doesn't wanna hurt himself or hurt anymore. Why must it be this way? Just think it all over and listen to the words I say. You are not alone. There are so many people who fight with their demons each day. 'Cause you are not alone. So take my hand, brother, let's beat this together today. You're not alone. She picks up the clothes that fall loose on the floor. She finds a crumpled letter just behind the door. Begins to read it with tears in her eyes. A horrible feeling takes over inside. Says, honey, can I talk to you? There has to be something that we can do. sits on his bed with his gun in his hand. He puts it away, 'cause now he understands.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back.
Which one's
you with me right now?
Victoria's
It's okay.
Secrets?
Is that on?
I'm your favorite host anyway. So we've taken care of that piece of business. Now, your microphone was on the whole time. No, we can't. We can't delete that.
My bad. Sorry, guys. Disregard that.
So
Delete that.
you can't delete that. I can't edit that out. This is live, buddy. We're live, pal.
Sorry, guys.
We're live, pal.
Well, life goes on, baby.
So
It is what it is. What the fuck are you gonna do about it? Fuck it.
yeah, I mean, listen, there's a lot. There's a lot we got going on, like I said. So what questions you guys got for us? Being that we're in the last 20 or so ish minutes in the show, what questions you guys got for your boys? What do you got for us? What questions we got? What questions we got? What do we got, fellas, ladies, gentlemen?
Well, we might even be able to cut this short for today.
Oh,
because we got some company coming, guys. So you know what? I think we might just cut.
He's on his way.
We might cut this short because we still got to do some running around. So today's been a great day, guys. It's been real. We appreciate everybody listening and watching. Disregard the last 5 minutes.
We got some running around to do in a couple of minutes. We're gonna probably call it. We'll probably call it about 15 minutes early this week. Normally we have an hour and a half, and normally we use the whole hour and a half. You guys know that. We got, like I said, we got some company coming. We got some finishing up to do to get ready for Thursday, because we hit the road Thursday. We should be in Carolinas by Friday morning.
Actually, we'll be in Carolina by 3 a.m.
Depending on what time we leave.
We'll be leaving by 8 o'clock.
So
guys, on that note,
we'll be down there.
You've been with the hostess with the most.
And if any of you down there in this big world that we got between Facebook, Instagram, or Facebook, YouTube, Nest Network, MBR Radio, anybody down there know of any good cigar shops in New Bern, North Carolina, let us know. I've already done my research on a few of them. I found some really good ones.
J&R's.
No, that's in Burlington. That's the opposite way. That's like
we'll
2 hours the other way.
So, guys, you've been with the hostess with the mostest.
We apologize for
dog,
cutting this week short.
The Vanilla Gorilla.
Normally
Northeast Streaming Network was sorry to cut it short.
Wouldn't cut it short.
MBR Radio
we usually use the whole hour and a half. You know, we don't want to short you guys content this week. So next week we'll probably air an interview. I mean, I believe it's about an hour and some change. So we'll air that. If we can go live, we'll try to go live. But if not, the week after you'll have a full recap of everything. Hopefully I'll have some footage to show you guys so that we can.
Oh, we're gonna go live. This is what I might do. I might even put it live on Turnbuckles and Stogies page on Instagram. So follow Turnbuckles and Stogies Pod on Instagram.
Follow us on
that's what we're
Instagram
gonna do.
at Turnbuckles and Stogies Pod. Click the link tree in our Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, our merchandise store. And I'm working on adding all of our sponsors in there. I'm seeing what we can do. Go to espinalpuro.com. Pick up anything on that store. You get 10% off. And if you see the custom and you want the custom humidor,
it's all with crystals.
It's all Swarovski crystals in it.
Wait, say that again?
Swarovski crystals. I think he said you get that plus 5 cigars. I think he said $68 he charges for it, which I've seen everything in person.
Yes,
and I'm not saying this because he's our guest. It is one of the nicest I've ever seen somebody do, and he takes his time and makes sure it's. End of the day, he wants you to be happy the same way we want you, the consumer that consumes our content, to be happy with have any questions on anything you want us to touch on, let us know. Maybe maybe if we get time and we ain't got nothing going on, maybe I'll talk to our guys in Colorado. I'll see if there's anything going on during the week. Maybe we'll hop on during the week and do a little bit of a live Q&A with you guys.
Call in.
Maybe we'll bring some guys on to hang out with us and smoke some cigars. Maybe we'll do a live herf with some people.
You said we're doing a live event, right? You said we're doing a live wrestling event, right? So we're doing a live wrestling event. So I'm gonna have to hit up our producer in Colorado and see if we can do a live at the hotel on Saturday before the show and bring on some special guests. I'm not gonna tell you who they are. I know who they are because I'm the booker. I'm also one of the owners, so is he. But we'll bring them on and we'll do a live event and you can do questions and answers. So on that note, guys, sorry to cut you guys short, but you've been with the hostess with the mostest, the Vanilla Gorilla, the boss, the big dog.
We got one more commercial for you guys.
Attention, all troops. Are you ready to stay connected with the latest news, entertainment, and information tailored for our armed services? Look no further than MBR.
Here at MBR, we're more than just a radio station. We're a lifeline for those who serve from the front lines to the home front. We're here to keep you informed, entertained, and connected to your fellow veterans.
With our dedicated team of broadcasters, we bring exclusive interviews with military leaders, insights into the latest strategies and technologies, and uplifting stories of bravery and sacrifice.
But that's not all. MBR is a nonprofit organization, meaning that every dollar you donate goes directly towards supporting our troops and their families, whether it's providing care packages, funding, scholarships, or offering mental health resources. Your support makes a difference.
With that, H-Train, can you tell me a little bit about how MBR got started?
Well, in 2005, Jim Butler created it so that he could keep contacts with all of his pals over in Iraq. And then when 2018 came, he decided that it was time for him to retire. He was going to close up the station. And because we've had so many former DJs since 2005, I mean, it was pretty inspiring. We have at least 5 veterans in every single state, at least. And, it just brings us closer together. It creates a family, and it creates a family that we lost when we got back from Iraq. And
mind you that every show is manned by a veteran or a first responder. That's amazing. I love what MBR is doing here. I love being a DJ here as well. Talk to people who have been through situations similar to yours. You're not alone. That's what we do here on MBR.
Yep. And it's nice because if you're not having a radio day and you're just having a bad day,
or you don't have a face for radio, we just want to remind you that every show is manned by a veteran or a first responder. So if you've ever had a dog tag, you could be possibly on the show or create your own, as well as military dependents. Together, we'll stay strong. We stay informed. We stay connected. So visit our website and download our app today, MBR.
MBR, serving those who served while giving veterans a voice.
First heard of MBR through my classmate Cedric. We were going to school at Colorado Media School, and we'd worked on some projects there together, including making a podcast. And he told me he was interning here at the station and that they would give us a shot to put our show on the air.
But it's a really rewarding feeling just to come back and learn radio, learn a trade for myself, and help people out at the same time.
Brandon Stokely here, and I want to encourage every single one of y'all to keep grinding, keep fighting, keep practicing, keep getting those reps in, because that's what's important, right? Keep building, laying down that foundation, and keep working at it, keep practicing. No matter what the results you see right now, it doesn't matter what's going on right now. Look towards the future, and that's what it's all about. So keep working hard, keep practicing, keep getting those reps, and that's what's most important right now. So keep up the good work. Best of luck.
Yo, and we back, guys. We back. So, we
got one more. We're going to play one more commercial because we always got to play this, because this company not only helps MBR, but they help give microphones and interfaces to veterans. American Tactical Company, or LTD Tactical. So we're going to play their commercial. This way we can make sure we help out MBR and our veterans so that we can help them out and get them a microphone and interface and help them do what we do.
The fact that our patriotism in America is dwindling, I really wanted to start the American AF movement. Freedom is fragile, very fragile. It takes a certain level of intestinal fortitude to stand up and say and do the right thing to preserve the freedoms that so many have paid a large price for. About being in the military, and that recruiter said, it's not Biden's army, it's your army, it's his army, it's his army, it's all of our army.
American tactical. American as f***.
And
we're back, everybody. We're back. We apologize for so many commercials in a row, but we want to make sure that we promote MBR Radio. We promote their shows. We promote American Tactical.
You know,
hey,
and
look, there he is, the man himself.
Listen, and it's just
the owner
close.
of Apex Championship Wrestling.
Close. It's just getting close. Okay? It's getting close. It's going to be the Memorial Day weekend. I'm normally home Memorial Day weekend. I never go nowhere. Shout out to Apex Championship Wrestling.
But this time we decided to change it up.
I decided to change it up. My pop-up tent's not going to, well, I might bring that with me and put it up in the hotel.
We'll see.
So,
well, no, because if we're going to have to, remember, we got a couple of guys riding with us, so we're not going to have the room.
Them motherfuckers could jump on a roof.
We're not going to have the room to pick up. We're not going to have the room for those guys. Yes, we're picking up some guys on the way down. Absolutely, we are.
Can't tell you who they are because it's top secret information.
Can't tell you who they are. Can't tell you if you know them. Can't tell you if you don't know them.
All I'm going to tell you is this. They work for WWE. That's what I'm going to tell you.
So, like I said, we got to drop them off somewhere else. And then we got to go do our show.
I'm dropping them at the airport, but this is what I do. Not only am I at Turnbuckles and Stogies, I'm also an agent for other wrestlers. Just so y'all know.
And we're also friends with a lot of the other wrestlers, too, that we talk to all the time.
Shout out to Lloyd Anawahe. If you need Lloyd booked, let me know. Tofa
Alofa Fatu.
If you need him booked, let me know. Hit me up. DM me. And I'll
is it Fatu or is it Anawahi?
Anawahi. So if you need him booked, let me know. I'll book him. But other than that, guys, we appreciate
We're winding down here. We're winding down. We appreciate you guys tuning in.
John, thanks for joining. I appreciate you.
Jesse, we appreciate you.
Jesse, talk to you soon.
We want to thank.
By the way, Jesse, I'm not coming.
We want to thank everybody for tuning in. We want to thank Fred from Espinal Puro for jumping on with us. His website is linked in the comments. Like I said, go on there, get 10% off. Our merchandise store is linked in there as well. Go pick up.
We got merchandise.
Oh yeah, we got merchandise now.
What kind of merchandise we got?
Oh yeah, we got merchandise now. By the way,
I know what we got. What is a favorite wrestler's merchandise? A fanny pack.
We got fanny packs. We got crossbody bags. We got laptop bags, tote bags, lunch boxes, all kinds of different hats, mouse pads, shirts, tank tops, men's shirts, women's shirts, hoodies,
thongs.
No, they don't have those.
We ain't got no thongs.
No.
I can't wear mine backwards.
Nope.
Why?
Let's see. Shirts, hats. We don't have onesies. Our logo didn't go on a onesie.
No, Jesse, we don't do onesies like you do.
But that's not saying we won't in the future. We also have stuffed animals with a shirt on it that has our logo.
You know you want.
Then you have dog bandanas, regular bandanas.
Wait, dog bandanas.
Yep.
That means I gotta get one for the show.
Nope, because it won't fit. It won't fit around our. I looked into that already. We don't have regular bandanas yet.
No, I gotta get one to go around my head. Maybe around my wrist.
No, those.
I know where I can put it.
It's not gonna fit around your waist or your neck.
I wasn't talking about that.
We have cooking aprons. We have kids' aprons, kids' shirts.
Listen, if your wife is a cooker in the summer,
we have cups.
You can have her wear that butt naked.
We have cups. We have camper mugs, 40-ounce tumbler mugs like this, with our face on it right here. It'll be right here. Nah, we can't do that yet.
We're working on beer cans right now.
We're not doing that next. We got other things before we do that.
So, guys, on that note, we love y'all. Thanks for tuning in.
We appreciate you.
Yo.
And by the end of the week, everything should be uploaded. The last 3 or 4 episodes plus this one. I apologize for the delay, everybody.
He's a very busy man. He goes to work at 5 o'clock, comes home at 4 o'clock, and goes to bed.
We've been busy. I've been busy working. I've been busy getting ready for the show. I got to tie up some loose ends up here before we head out. I got a list of some stuff I got to pick up. Got to make sure I bring extra tape this time because I only brought 1 roll last time like an idiot.
Whoa. Listen, in the wrestling world, right? So I've been in many locker rooms. So I actually borrowed King Kong Bundy's tape. So if I'm in your locker room and I come to you and I say to you, hey, let me borrow some tape, and you tell me no, you'll never wrestle again in my business.
Well, I seen some tape that I think I like, so I think I'm gonna get that this time for us. But I gotta make sure I got tape. I gotta make sure I'm ready to go. Because it's gonna be a long night for those boys, not me.
I'm not going to the hospital.
It's not gonna be a long night for me.
I'm coming home to my wife and kids.
I'm coming to fight. I already told you guys that. I'm coming to throw the hands with everybody. So just remember that's what I'm there for. I'm not there to wrestle. I'm there to fight. I'm there to do whatever it takes to win, even if that means cheating. I'm going to do what I got to do because I'm going to win. I'm going to come out with that W. But anyway, so like I said, the next show in June, after this show gets off the ground, the next show in June, I'll make sure we have merchandise at the table for you guys. Anybody that needs a table for the show, make sure you hit up Apex Championship Wrestling. Make sure you let them know you need a table. Make sure if you got people to man your table while you're in the back getting ready, because you won't see me, because I'm going to my own private locker room alone to...
Wait, from what I understand, I just got a text from Jesse that said we don't need a private locker room, that he has a mobile home coming to pick us up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Very nice.
He has a mobile home. I ain't even got a...
Very nice. If that's the case, then...
Jess, thanks. Appreciate you, bro.
Then if
that's
we
what
got
you do with your big stars.
If we got a mobile home coming to pick us up, then that means that mobile home's now my locker room. So, haha.
So, guys, on that note, we love y'all. Today's been Sunday Fun Day with Turnbuckles and Stogies Pod, NBR Radio, Northeast Streaming Network, Twitch, and all that other stuff.
Remember,
Espinal Puro Cigars.
in the comments in the show notes, espinalpuro.com. Get 10% off anything on the store. If there's something you don't see, send him a DM. He'll make sure to answer you. Not right now. He's on a plane back to Jersey. Maybe we'll have him live on the podcast in the next month or two. We're working on that.
In about 2 weeks, because I don't have nobody.
We're working on that. I believe it's June. We have, I got to double check with him, confirm. But I believe right now, tentatively, I think the second week in June is my man, DJ Eli. From Drew Estate, personal DJ. So listen, we want to thank everybody for jumping on. We appreciate you. Stay tuned for more updates. I'll be making sure to get the next guest up there for you guys. If not, then we'll go live Sunday. If I can't air the interview, I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. That's what I'm here for. We'll see you guys next week. If not next week, then the week after.
Love y'all. The hostess with the most.
That's the show for today, everyone. Thanks for listening. We'll be back next week with an all-new show. And remember, you can listen to us again and again. The podcast of this radio show is available right after we go off the air tonight, anywhere that you can get your podcast episodes. And thanks for joining us today. I'd like to take a moment to talk about something close to my heart. Military Broadcast Radio is doing incredible work to support our veterans and bring their voices to the world. They rely on your generous donations and your dedicated volunteer hours to make it happen. I encourage you to consider supporting NBR in any way, form that you can. Use this QR code that's attached to the picture, or you can go to our website at mbradio.us. That's MikeBravoRadio.us to learn more about how you can donate or volunteer even just an hour a week from your home. Help make a difference in the lives of our veterans, because once again, we're all here for you and not for us. We're giving our veterans a voice.
All right, guys. So listen, like I said, that's been another episode with your favorite co-host, the hosts that run the show, the big dog, the vanilla gorilla, This has been another fun episode of Turnbuckles and Stogies. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Click the show notes. Go get your merchandise. Go to espinalpuro.com, 10% off. And always remember, Sunday is for the boys from Turnbuckles and Stogies. Peace.